The great exodus, as told to me by the storyteller one night as I slept. I had been asleep for 2 hours dreaming, when I heard the storyteller talking to me once again, in a non-stop monotone voice in my head. It doesn't pause to breathe. I lay there listening intently as the images flowed into my mind. She reminded me of the dream I had before, about a life I was living on Earth before, when it had moved violently on its axis, causing great turmoil throughout the world. Lands were sinking beneath the sea's volcanic eruptions, and fissures brought molten lava and fire from beneath. Some of the seas were boiling. In other areas, the cold came as strongly as the polar climates. We had to leave our homes in a hurry. We didn't have time to gather all of our family together. It was a matter of flee or die. We used anything that could float as the waters surged over the land, which was breaking apart. I watched a peninsula which my wife and daughter were on, break away from the mainland, parting us in the turmoil. Those of us who managed to board some kind of vessel headed out into the sea, away from the chaos of collapsing land. We gathered in groups and tied the small vessels together, making bigger, safer ones. As we traveled, we found others. Eventually, we reached an area of relative peace, where there were larger vessels there which we transferred to. Then we continued on our journey, looking for a safe haven. We traveled through areas that were too hot, cold, or violent to stay in. Eventually, we found some land that was calm enough for us to land on. We camped there, but it soon became obvious it was too hot for us as a permanent settlement area. We sent some out further, and they found another relatively peaceful area, but it was too wet. We eventually settled in an area between the two. Some people had brought seeds which we planted. Some experimented with any plants we found that had survived. Some were edible, but some were poisonous. One couple died horribly after eating some berries. The first died within minutes of eating them, violently vomiting and in pain. The other was not affected for 2 hours, then succumbed to the same fate.